Bruno Scherer, bike number 167, had the honour of being the first rider to officially kick off at Dakar 2018. The Frenchman's been passionate about motorsport since he was a teenager, and now at 47, he's fulfilling his dream of taking part in the world's most famous rally. He's one of 40 rookies diving in at the deep end in the bikes this year, but as you can see, it's a steep learning curve. All 139 riders set off at 2-minute intervals on Saturday, with the elite class riders bringing up the rear. The Dakar's visited no fewer than 29 countries in its long history, and Peru is no doubt one of the most special amongst them. There'll be no respite for the participants in the first 5 stages of this year's rally as they battle their way through the sand, the heat and the dunes. Leia Sanz has been proving for several years that she can cut it with the best of them. The Spaniard, who's finished 15th and 16th overall in the past 2 editions, putting in a solid effort and coming 12th. But a bad start for Joaquim Rodrigues, who's targeting another top 10 finish on his hero, the Portuguese taking a spill after a deep drop. Xavier de Sultre was hoping that lightning would strike twice, but the winner of last year's opening stage had to settle for 5th place. Joan Barreda hasn't had the easiest preparation this year due to some injury problems, but the Honda man wasn't showing any ill effects here, coming in at 56 seconds down. Pablo Quintanilla enjoyed a storming 2017, securing his 2nd straight title at the Cross Country Rallies World Championships, the Chilean 3rd on the day. And 2nd place went to sand specialist Adrian van Beveren on a good day all around for Yamaha. After 2 or 3 kilometres, I thought it was probably more important to avoid crashing. There were some big drops, so I took it easy and still managed to come 2nd. Rider number 1 though, Sam Sunderland, was out to show who's boss. The defending champion, who's been based in Abu Dhabi for the past decade, showing he'll be a tough man to beat over the dunes. He claimed the stage win by 32 seconds.
We only had a short stage, but happy to start here in Peru, and the bike's working really well. It's the first day of a long race, so it doesn't mean so much right now. But yeah, day 1 Dakar, and win is always good.
So a dream start for Sunderland, and the favourites already flexing their muscles even if this was only a short stage. KTM, Yamaha, Husqvarna and Honda all in the top 5.
Early trouble for Sebastian Loeb. His brakes failed 3 kilometres into the stage, having to throw his car sideways just to slow down. And here he is being overtaken by Bernard ten Brink. In the end, Sebastian Loeb dropped 5.5 minutes.
It's
a little bit complicated, yes. Certainly not what we would prefer. Driving without brakes isn't a nice thing to do. Even if we had a handbrake, it would be okay, but we didn't have that. So not much fun today, but we made it to the finish, and it's still a long rally, so we'll see. But by passing Sebastian Loeb, ten Brink's 5th Dakar, he's the first ever Dutch driver to tackle the Dakar in a factory team, and he was 2nd quickest on the stage. With a time of 22 minutes and 44 seconds, Nani Roma was 5th quickest. So how did Stefan Petterhansel do? Well, a strategic effort perhaps from Mr. Dakar to avoid a bad road position on day 2, but he was 11th quickest, 2 minutes 15 slower. Well, I decided to drive these 30k at the speed of a postman. I really wasn't at ease. We haven't been on dunes for quite some time, and with the bad light and these types of dunes, I was driving defensively from start to finish. Mikko Hirvonen, this is a promising first test for the new 2-wheel drive mini buggy. It was more agile and lighter over the dunes. 8th overall, 1 minute 36 off the best time, but ahead of the Peugeots. Impressive start for the American rookie Bryce Menzies. The practice in Morocco and the Silkway last year has clearly helped. 4th quickest on the stage. but on his 14th Dakar, two-time winner Nasser Al-Attiyah wins the first stage of Dakar 2018. 25 seconds quicker than anyone else.
I don't want to strategy because I trust my co-driver Matthew. Tomorrow if we open the road, I know it will be very difficult, not easy, but just I am really happy for today.